Hi, I'm Jack Kreuzer of Cheektowaga Central High School, and following the events of Tuesday, November 8th, 2016, and the presidential election in the United States, I've got a few thoughts. First off, what the hell happened? We go from having one of the better presidents in a while, since Clinton, since Reagan, back in the 80s and 90s, and then we go to Obama, and then Donald J. Trump is elected. You're telling me that out of 300 million Americans, we could come down to these two. That is the argument that I hate the most. Because people that make that argument did not vote in the primaries. And people don't realize that the primaries are more important than the presidential election. You didn't get stuck with Clinton versus Trump as your presidential candidates if you would have went out and voted for better candidates during the primaries. You had other options. Bernie Sanders is a much more favorable option than Hillary Clinton was on the Democratic side. The problem is with our country, we go from this mudslinging election to mudslinging election. 8 years ago, they talked about how Obama and McCain were vicious to each other, calling each other names. That's nothing compared to now. And after Tuesday's events, I'm scared for our country's future. I'm scared for Muslim Americans, I'm scared for African Americans, I'm scared for Asian Americans, Mexican Americans, illegal immigrants trying to make a life in this country. I'm scared for the lower class. I'm scared for the middle class. The only people that I'm not scared about are the people that are going to get tax cuts under Donald J. Trump, and that's the upper class, and that's people like Trump. Sure, we might get better infrastructure and jobs might be created, but nothing will ever be as good in America as it was before Donald Trump for a long, long time. The one thing that I can say though, with a Republican House, Republican Senate, Republican President, the one thing we can hope for is in 2 years, Democratic Senate, Democratic House, and in 4 years in 2020, a Democratic President to finally put this country on the right path.